Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we do have more details in regards to the Fermin Lopez deal with Chelsea. We're also going to be talking about the Spotify Camp Nou reopening, then later speak on Héctor Fort's exit, and lastly speak about the renewal of Iñaki Peña. There is so much that we have to discuss for today's video, and so let's get straight to it. Starting with Fermin Lopez. And it has been said, according to Fabrizio Romano, who has had a big talk about the player, has stated this, and I quote, "The Fermin deal could only be possible if Barcelona and Fermin decide to open doors to an exit, which is something that hasn't happened so far. And if Chelsea decides to bid, which is also something that hasn't happened so far, at the moment, the situation remains under control. Chelsea appreciates Fermin Lopez for sure. He's a player they like, but Chelsea do like a lot of players. It's not just Fermin Lopez. Who doesn't like Fermin? He's one of the best around the world in his position. He's very young and with big potential." And then he states, "We're in the final days. So this regarding Fermin Lopez is not going to be matters of weeks or months, but rather a matter of hours. So this could change at any moment. There is no club to club contact, no official bid from Chelsea, no concrete negotiations taking place, nothing really strong in this report." And so that is going to be the situation for now. At the time that I'm recording this video, things could change 12 hours after I do post this video, because the transfer window does end in about 5 to 6 days. Now, many have questioned what is going to be the backup plan. Like, if Fermin Lopez does leave, is there anybody new that is going to be rising to the squad from the B team or somebody from the first team? Because we already know that Pablo Torre left. What other number 10 do we have? And it has been stated that if Fermin decides to leave and he tells Barcelona, "I want to go no matter what," Dro could take his place in the squad. I don't know if you guys remember Dro, a player that we did talk about in the preseason. Yes, him. Somebody who did spectacular in those 3 to 4 games of the preseason. Dro is very young, somebody who has a big future ahead of him. That is going to be the player that is going to be taking the role of Fermin Lopez. Rack One have also claimed that Fermin and his entourage are studying Chelsea's offer. And keep in mind, Chelsea are willing to invest a lot in terms of his wages and for the transfer fee. We'll see how much Barcelona do get with this deal if Fermin goes to Chelsea, because Gerard Romero, a journalist that I have some sort of opinion on, I'm not going to be like too transparent here, but I do have a slight opinion on him. Just take this with a grain of salt. But he has claimed that Barcelona do have a very big plan with this operation, because Hansi Flick would also like a new center back in the final days of the transfer window if it is possible. And so I do want to ask you guys this question. If Barcelona have the capability to sign a brand new center back in the last few days, who do you think Barcelona should sign? And to be very honest, I just don't think Barcelona would have the capacity to sign any center back. In my own opinion, I've always stated that somebody like Bastoni could really fit the squad. But do we really think that Barcelona can sign somebody like Bastoni, who's going to be costing like 75 to 80 million euros with high wages, and complete this whole operation within the next 3 to 4 days? I don't think so. But let me know in the comment sections down below. Now, let's talk about the Spotify Camp Nou, because there has been a lot of renovations, a lot of progressions in terms of us having our grand opening. In terms of phase 1A, that has been completed and it is certified. On August 25th, which happened yesterday, Barcelona received the final construction certificate for phase 1A of Espai Barça. UEFA have also conducted a review of the stadium, and the verdict was very positive. They believe that in terms of that phase 1A, it looks really, really good. And a final green light is expected on the 28th, so 2 days from right now, which is the UEFA deadline. We also do have the City Hall, who have visited to inspect a safety protocol, and that is going to be key, which is going to allow for fans to come inside by September 14th. That is also being checked at the moment. So all in all, Barcelona do hope to return to the Spotify Camp Nou on September 30th or October 1st. And for now, they're requesting their first UCL match to be played away from home. They don't want the first UCL match to be played at their home because they want the Spotify Camp Nou to be open. As for phase 1B, the stadium must meet minimum capacity of 45,000 people for the Champions League matches, and that is something that they still have to complete. So as of right now, Barcelona is racing against the clock. And now let's talk about Héctor Fort, because right now Barcelona want to loan Héctor Fort to a different club, and for him being at the age of 19 years old, it is best for him to leave, because he does want to play a lot of minutes. He does not take it so well knowing that a player like Jules Koundé and Eric Garcia are over him in his position. Yes, he can also play on the left back position, but you have Alejandro Balde, you have Jofre Torrens as well. So even though he does have a high potential, Hansi Flick does not currently see Fort as part of the 2025-2026 first team plans. But Barcelona do not want to fully let him go. Mallorca and Como have shown a lot of interest. Don't be surprised where like in the last minute we hear that Barcelona have sold Héctor Fort and they have inserted a buyback clause where they can buy him for maybe 15 million euros if he ends up doing very well. But as of now, there is no formal offers from Mallorca nor Como. As for Iñaki Peña, he has been extended until the year of 2029. The reason why Barcelona want to lock him down is because who knows, what if he ends up being so good? Remember, Tristan is going to be leaving. Szczesny only has about a year and a half at the club, leaving only Joan Garcia as the main option. Maybe the future plan for Barcelona is to have Iñaki Peña and Joan Garcia as the main alternatives for the goalkeeper position, hence the reason why they have extended his deal. And it is 99% certain that Iñaki Peña will be going to Elche, which means that Barcelona are going to free up salary space. So the announcement is expected to come very, very soon, like within the next couple of hours. This is also going to mean that Barcelona will be able to register Szczesny. So there is a lot going on in the Barcelona world right now. Whatever else does happen, we're going to be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.